Nice, my man.
I was up 24-10, and I blew the lead with 3 minutes left to go. And with 13 seconds left, I hit Michael Thomas for a.
Oh, I guess I should. I'm just gonna accept your. Says I can't accept your invite.
Yeah, don't accept it. Yeah, because I clicked on yours, and then it took me. Stupid thing. You're already in the game session. Okay.
Brian has left the session. You will now be taken back to the franchise menu.
Yeah, it just booted me. It said I was already in it.
Okay, let's. Yeah.
2, 3. It should take us both in, because that's what me and AJ did. You didn't have to send them by.
Of course not for us. Oh, there we go. Look at you with them 83 overall ranked team. I don't even have a playbook or nothing.
It's interesting. I played Andy Vardigan in the preseason game in another league. Him, goals, 150 rushing yards. I don't see that happening. There's my boy, playing good. Devontae Adams.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. This was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel.
Oh man, all these injuries has got me scared to trade players.
With the Chicago Bears.
I hate this new kickoff thing. I gotta move the joystick.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
Pretty good kick.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the good news is I have no idea about any of my plays. That always helps.
Let's go. Hurry! Hey, gotta go.
First carry now for Jordan Howard.
Good blocking right there, wasn't it?
Nowhere. Losing yardage back at
God,
the
that's
22.
going to be terrible.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Nick Perry's kind of older. Jake Ryan. Blake Martinez.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he takes it all the way
Look at
down
that one,
to
just
the
ran him down.
28-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago.
You laughing at me?
Even 50 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Hey, gotta go.
On first down, they run with
Why would we just why are we letting people go? That doesn't make any sense. That's not.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
God
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly,
It's frustrating
swarming to the
as
football,
piss.
making a tackle. That's what we saw right
Like,
there.
literally, my offensive lineman was like, no, I'm not blocking
really,
this
a lot
play.
of the time they have to
Too much
throttle
fun.
back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight
at
for the
Doug.
quarterback. That was good recognition on that
What you
play.
doing, Doug?
No gain.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
You got that aggressive tackling on you, dirty, aggressive pass rush. You dirty skunk.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Trubisky with a give to Howard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Man, my rush game has just been on point, hasn't it?
In the first half, you've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to
going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy teaching those, so that makes things easier.
Yeah. Did Quentin, block you?
No, I don't want
I don't know. He blocked somebody because Bubbles ranting about something.
They go with
I think that was Logan.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
You must have brought everybody. Yeah, I should have known better than that. That was a stupid play by me.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that
should have known you was going to bring the house.
He didn't even start until his senior year
Gotta be smarter than that.
USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Mitchell Trubisky's first touchdown pass of his sophomore campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Ooh, that kicking mechanic's so weird.
Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
It's like good luck.
Here's Parkey now.
Man, minus 11 wins. This is not going to be a good kick. Yeah, that's going to be hard to deal with.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Then he'll take this
in your ankles,
the 25.
boy.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Dude, Roquan has an and one in this game.
To pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery.
That was like a good little run right there.
Get about 7 yards on that one. Up to
but you said you didn't like rushing.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown
clearly,
right here. And if it's
which
a
my defense line so much it's crazy.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to
doesn't help that I'm starting like
settle down.
Oh, we got 4 people watching. We must be popping.
They just gave up a score.
Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw, and the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35.
Yeah, these injuries got me nervous.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
That's what I'm saying. I'll quit everything. That's right. Oh man, it's starting to storm here. I don't know what's going on.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I know at the end of games,
too
coaches
easy.
always tell us that no one play,
I'm not sure about all of everything because, like I said, it's only the 5th game I've played since this came out, so I'm still trying to figure out buttons. I'm still trying to.
But you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now.
What are my defenders doing? Dude, that's crazy. You're supposed to get a fast pass rush on this game, and you literally just had, how much time did you want? You wanted all of it? Because you got as much as you wanted out there. That was crazy. This game is just wild, boy. It's supposed to get a quick pass rush, and Aaron Rodgers just going to dance around for 25 minutes.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Graham. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Defense is definitely going to have to improve.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the mark.
It's like I got Roquan, though, and then it's just like everybody else is just existing.
A first carry now for the BYU
With Danny
Trevathan. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, after what we just saw, we know that with 3rd down coming up, this is not a gimme for the offense. They've got to figure out what they want to do. Do they challenge their offensive line and try and run it? Or do they go ahead and concede that this is a tough defense and put it in the air?
Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Lewis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5.
Good news is neither one of us can play any defense, though.
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first red zone opportunity.
It always helps.
For the Packers. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Rodgers now to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Forced to.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. There's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Are you kidding me? Why am I not getting a pass rush? You're literally doing whatever you want to.
Jimmy Graham, his first touchdown in green and gold. And the Packers are within an extra point.
Clearly you got, because like every other game I've played online, I've gotten at least a semi-pass rush.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
It's whatever, I'm used to it. Matt hates me. Can't get a pass rush.
For the Bears last season,
On a game that you're supposed to.
Two-game improvement, but when you go from 3-13 to 5-11, not enough to save their coaching staff. So in comes 40-year-old Matt Nagy. He's the new head coach and seems to be bringing a new optimism with it.
Yeah, and you hate to put too much on the shoulders of not just a new head coach, but a second-year quarterback.
Are you kidding me? I was on the ground.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't even hit stick me.
Ball gets knocked free,
you like tapped my foot.
And scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring position.
Yeah,
one guy doesn't get him home.
mask.
The next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Are you kidding me?
Let's get the call. So that one a hold.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time
it's going to be a long
jersey
season.
In order to make the play happen, got caught for the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. The screen pass here to Cohen. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Yeah, I am.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking,
not at all. Literally the
timing of
5th game I
pass to the
played.
runner,
No practice, no nothing.
together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
I think your wife planned it that way. She's like, I'm going to get that fucker. Watch this.
Oh, yeah, she definitely did. She definitely did. She does a lot of that.
Let's go, come on. No, I had Clay Matthews as outside linebacker, but I moved him to defensive end. Just because he's fast.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen.
Sometimes you just got to make smart plays to fight another down.
11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well.
Can't play a lick of defense, so that doesn't help any.
Underneath, by all means.
Wow, super lag.
And this is away. It's a high kick.
Of course we did. Right at the back of the freaking end zone.
And not what he was hoping for there. This will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Packers making their way out. As we look back to last year, I don't know that anybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC.
How have you never done that?
But the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more than half the season, ultimately too much to overcome.
And when you think about how Green Bay has played over the last 10 years, there's been a lot of sameness to them. And that's been good. Continuity, offense, defense, coaching staff. But a lot of changes in the offseason for Green Bay, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You'll see a severe shakeup there. But the best thing for them, Aaron Rodgers, still in a Green Bay uniform. 16 games from Aaron Rodgers. Always makes Green Bay a contender for a Super Bowl crown.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
I don't even know none of these defensive plays. This is all new to me. What is this? I don't know.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Throwing is Rodgers.
Wow.
They got him in. It's Woods. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I literally cannot play defense at all.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
This sucks.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real
Doug's gonna
coordination
freaking
between
dominate
the
me.
passer and the receiver because
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
one thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard every down.
I'm having to start him because Danny Trevathan's not going to cut it with 81 speed over there in middle linebacker. So we just said we're going to try something different. Did not think you were going to do that, honestly. So my guy Doug fumbles on a regular play, and your guy doesn't fumble right. Cheat codes, Doug, cheat codes.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers.
How am I getting any pressure? I don't understand. You're literally dropping straight back and not having to deal with pressure at all. The whole point of this game was that you're supposed to get more pressure on the quarterback. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong?
Here's the run to Montgomery. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get
I wish I could take credit for it, but he just won it from backwards, so it's not like I did much there.
Veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Trubisky brings the Bears out 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Gotta go.
This is Howard on second down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find
How many
out.
penalties is that, Colby? All of them? I think it's all of them. Pretty sure it's all of them.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And it pops free. The collision
Honestly, I thought you were going to cover the deeper pass.
brings up second down.
Kind of shocked me that you covered that underneath.
That's very well timed there.
I was like, oh yeah,
because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. On second down, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
I have no idea about any of these plays.
A lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do.
I'm not going to get off this. I can't look up straight at the TV.
That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this is Gabriel on the catch. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Now they set up the screen.
What is that? Why would he do that?
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it second and 14.
He ain't caught anything the whole day, but
so they have a big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on third down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Trubisky. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Of course, pass rush, right?
Pro Bowler Clay Matthews. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, that must be nice. I didn't know that was possible in this game.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to go to the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances.
It's got his man complete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Are you kidding me, Doug? I'm over this. I'm just over this. I'm so over this already. This is stupid. You just played throw him up, bust him up, and your guy just one-handed it over my guy through an animation.
Rodgers.
Must be nice to not get a pass rush. This is stupid. Yes, I hear you.
25 yards.
I'm over this already. I can't even get a pass rush rushing 4 people against the freaking Green Bay Packers. This is retarded.
Rodgers handing to
And overran it like a boss. I'm about to Google pass rush on Madden. See what I get.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 5 at the 4.
You can literally just run slant base and run backwards, and my guys can't do anything. This is stupid. I would literally just call a slant every time and run backwards, dude. I mean, every play. Every play I would run it if I was you.
Losing yardage to the 7. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. To throw is Rodgers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Good news is you get the ball back at half.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Okay, I thought that play wouldn't be that quite like that. Clay Matthews, I would just play with him every down. That's stupid. Man, it's all over the freaking field.
He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Lock in, lock in.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his back. He's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Clay Matthews in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the 2nd half here with Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Right side complete.
Okay, your animation was going the other way, and he just literally just first down.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Rodgers now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
Honestly, I thought Amukamura was a corner and not a linebacker, so you figured he would actually try to make a play on that ball. But he didn't do anything. Like that was a cornerback that literally just got like blasted.
At the 42-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside.
How do you have so much time?
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Teach me how you can just run around with Aaron Rodgers.
On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll be brought down at the 21.
Okay, so I think I understand now. The goal is not to actually stay in the pocket. It is to run straight backwards.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10
definitely learned
interceptions
something new today.
I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
What? He didn't do the animation. Why would he not? I'm sitting there blasting triangle. Okay, it's okay.
Ball pops out, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down, Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. They come up in an offset eye. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Crosby puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sorry. I was sure if my mic was working.
Hey, gotta go. Move.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On first down, Trubisky. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Clay Matthews bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
This is wild. You literally don't even have to try, and you get a pass rush.
Now after the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
I'm dead.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
What?
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating?
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Gotta go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's trying to punt for Chicago. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58.
They begin the drive with Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he gets this away, and look at this.
Beautiful
This
punt.
is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
This is Howard.
Offensive line just cannot handle Clay Matthews. Surely that's the highest rated linebacker in the game. Because if he's not, he should be. He's literally been unstoppable this entire game. I thought he was like 105, but apparently he's still got a lot of life left in him.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On second down, Trubisky. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Back now at Lambeau. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
You see it? You see it?
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Trubisky will throw, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
He's been back and forth like wild.
People miss an open field.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A give to Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Early on in the broadcast, you talked about how he was one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 last year and that they needed to keep him under 100. He's well under 100.
And how about in our pregame meetings when we talked with them, they said that was going to be
Thank
one
you
of the
for
top
pointing out that he's well under
for
100.
them in this one.
Gotta go.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19.
I like how you dove on the ground and still ended up hit sticking me.
5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
It's like he dove out in front of him. Just, boom, hit stick. I'm like, what? He rolled on the ground.
Done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They pitch out to Howard. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Ooh, got lucky.
Jordan Howard scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bears
Do you have a playbook made, a custom?
Fourth quarter.
I got like 3 or 4.
What?
Here's Parkey now.
Have you played that many?
I played this is probably my 12th game.
Oh, okay. Well, then you haven't really played that many then.
That sails over the inline.
I haven't hit any of the practice up or anything yet either.
Ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You so stupid. Doug said, good thing I got another headset.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They run with
what? It looked like there was a hole, and it was just like, nope, no hole, sorry.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On the toss play, Howard. And he's got some space here. They give him 13 yards there on the
Howard's
play.
not running terrible, but I gotta get used to this running
Do my
motion.
eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first.
This running is so weird.
Someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running with Howard.
Nice play.
But nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain of 14.
I definitely wouldn't say that does him to him.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back.
You were driving it
out of the locker room.
3 or 4 times on me. The only
It's
thing that's to help me with my red zone defense.
now Howard.
Why would he get tackled backwards?
Just inside the 5 to about the 4. Just what you want on a first
like,
down
what are you
run.
doing?
Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
Come on, gotta go. Gotta go.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. So he
Defense.
loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. On third down, this is Howard.
Figured you was thinking I was going to play action.
Push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Thought you were like, oh yeah, this is different. Ooh, I hate this. I forgot I got to control it.
All night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out,
What?
run the football,
Why would he trip over him?
give them a chance.
Play
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
Oh, Jesus. That's definitely one of my players. Don't worry, Doug.
After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this.
Probably Roquan who just got a tackle.
We'll be back.
That'd be a jerk move.
On first down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. It's caught outright by
I thought for sure you weren't throwing it around there. Broken collarbone, Robert Woods. Didn't you just get him?
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move.
Pretty sure all he was doing was blocking.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10.
That made me laugh.
Now Rodgers. That's complete to Kyle. And we'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Be holding on to everything, dude. How you do that?
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure.
I was wondering how it was, because I'm telling you, them jokers be. Your players are like, nah, we ain't dropping nothing today.
They'll look to throw. His
What?
throw incomplete. There have been quite a few plays.
I'm sorry.
They might look back
That
on
was
and
my
say,
fault.
we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it that spot.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Good time to run the ball.
The first is they'll bring him down at the 28-yard
Especially because
line.
I blitzed and still couldn't
They
get
get
to
9
you.
out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Ballsy.
Just kidding.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
That was weird. What happened? Did he, like, fall on the ground?
Twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They're going to challenge it.
I don't think I can.
They said, I'm going to call timeout and give y'all a second to think about it.
I can't. Oh my, I just got hosed. Okay, I'm ready.
They said, I'm going to call timeout. Somebody going
one there after giving up the first down.
I thought my player was on the ground, but then it looked like the ball was on the ground too, so.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Go! Hey, gotta go!
Okay, that was not what I was expecting.
And they'll run it here. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And now the Packers going to take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Did you switch to that blitz at the very end?
Hurry!
How come he didn't go across? I was like, because how come he didn't go across him? I was like, that's going to give away the man defense, and then nothing happened.
A give left side to Howard.
What? No way.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Oh boy, Chiefs ran just doo-dooed all over. Good lord, flight doo-dooed all over Jesse. I don't get how people are scoring that much. That like even like this is like everything I could do. Like I had to like call some stuff out of the wazoo just to get this to happen. And the only reason I have 150 rush yards is because of that last play. Not that I actually ran the ball that well against you. It's literally the fact of that last play.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
I mean,
some people get
how
a little
people
greedy,
scoring
try to
this
get that
much?
extra running play in,
Blowing
and it
my
can backfire
mind.
on them.
Me and you gotta like go to like practice lab for a while, Doug. We're gonna have to sit there and like, yeah. But like, look at us.
They'll run from the pistol.
Oh wow, he got swallowed behind all the... Dude, Clay Matthews is true. Will you trade me Clay Matthews? Please, Doug. Please, will you give me Clay Matthews? He's so good.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one.
I had to leave at one point. Can you still hear me, Doug? Crap, he can't hear me. I was going to let him know I had to leave.
So special.
Because of my wife.
So for Chicago, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will head home next week.
Hey, I was going to say, I didn't tell you earlier, the reason I had to leave the party was because my wife opened the door to the bedroom and looked in here, and because I was talking a little too loud and the baby's sleeping, so she wanted to see that I was getting out of the party. So I was like, okay, babe, yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Not a problem. I understand, brother.
And so then I was like, well, I was going to send you an invite after that. I'm going to have to like look at my team and try to work on some stuff. I do get some players to upgrade. All my players, my cornerbacks all like that man coverage, and I'm just not a lot of man coverage. +3 zone coverage from one. Oh, that's crazy.
I was going to check this few highlights to see his interception in the fourth quarter, because I know I could see that.
Leonard Floyd. Run block power +3, lead block +1, impact block +1. That was a nice package right there. It didn't, because it sure looked like it did. Sure looked like it hit the ground. Broken collarbone was 4 or 5 weeks in the last one, I think. Maybe, hopefully not that long. Oh my God, 8 weeks. I gotta get rid of some players. Taylor Gabriel? Yeah, I didn't really use him much that last game, did I? I didn't really use much of anybody that last game, actually, now that I think of it. Oh, well, my. Hey, man, I appreciate you waiting for me and dealing with all the craziness of the internet. And I was like, man. Yeah, me and you are definitely going to have to get in the lab and work together, because this is not...